and the next game will be TT1 versus LaAbuela, TVP or PvP, we don't know. TT1 on our closed Discord channel for NA and SA said that he will play TVP against LaAbuela. Let's see if he really did. So what is your prediction? TT1 is really good, but do you know LaAbuela? Do you know this guy?
I don't know LaAbuela at all, but you're right. TT1 is damn good. Like, he's beaten several pros. Specifically, he tells me whenever he beats Snow, and Snow is a god. So his Protoss versus Protoss is actually crazy. But I know he played Terran. His Terran's really good, but is it up to par with top SA players? I don't know.
Let's see, because yeah, there is a reason why Ultra take LaAbuela and put it in this match, and let's see what he will bring. Because I played TT1, I even lost to TT1 PvZ in some kind of Red Clan Cup or some kind of tournament, best of one PvZ, and he played very stable. It was like very good game out of him. I later watched the replay, and everything was very like on point out of TT1. So I know that he's good, but I'm interested what LaAbuela will bring for us.
Yeah, I got no idea. And I'm looking at this map. This map actually looks pretty cool. It's reminding me of kind of like Crossing Fields / Grand Line / Ground Zero. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it is, and I'm let's see what will be the matchup, and then we will think about what because we can see the map. So are you ready? Can we start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so game number 2, 3 free score, 3 North America, 3 South America, and this is the 7th match of 10th. I will already. Oh, he is Terran, so he was not joking.
Yeah, so see, the thing is with TT1 is every time I've seen him play Terran, he always does this either 2 or 3 base all-in style with like 6 to 10 factories. And if LaAbuela knows that, I feel like he's probably just going to crush it. And based on what I just saw on the map, I think that there's a back expansion. That means Protoss is going to be able to 12 Nexus very easily. And if you're timing attacking into somebody that's already got their econ going crazy, that's not going to go well for you as a Terran player.
So TT1 knows only one strategy as a Terran, do you know?
Well, he doesn't know only one, but that's the one he uses all the time. So that's what I'm expecting to see is a very fast max from TT1, but it's not going to have upgrades, and he's just going to go and attack.
So I'm like revealing the entire map, and there is a huge entrance to the main base.
How did you do that? How did you reveal the map?
There are the shaking hands, and then reveal the entire map.
Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay. What are these Sunkens? Why are there Sunkens?
I'm wondering if you don't have to kill these Sunkens to like maybe kill this like trees or something.
I have no idea what these are for.
Maybe we have some kind of map creator over here.
But yeah, look, the base, it does have a back expansion. Actually, LaAbuela is not going for a 12 Nexus. I guess he was not really paying attention to the map. That's what I would have expected, and TT1 will probably go gaseous expand. That's what he's likes to play, and it's going to be easy for him to max out. So actually, now that LaAbuela didn't 12 Nexus, TT1's push will be a lot stronger.
And I think having the high ground from TT1 position, because since LaAbuela started with the gateway and assimilator, we might see some kind of Dragoon pressure when TT1 will go for fast command center, and the high ground will help TT1 even to defend against this kind of aggressive opening from LaAbuela.
Yeah, exactly. And looks like TT1 was sending out an SCV to build a command center, but turned it back. But yeah, the command center will go down pretty soon. And this is another thing with TT1 is he doesn't really scout early. He doesn't really care. He just wants to get his econ going and then just crush you once he hits max.
Oh, so these trees are vision blockers. The things like looks like burned trees. They are vision blockers. Very interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you might think nothing's there, and then boom, actually there's 20 Dragoons there and you lose your whole army.
Yeah, 15 siege mode tanks close, like close to this like trees. How can we call it?
Yeah, but LaAbuela is just playing a normal game right now. We'll just have to see how many Dragoons he builds before expanding. I actually don't see any Dragoons being produced. Okay, there's the first Dragoon. I think normally Protoss players are going for that 3 Dragoon style before expanding. But I think now that LaAbuela is scouting the map, I actually expect him to stop after 1, because fighting uphill with Dragoons is just flat out not going to work. Yeah,
and I'm wondering if TT1 even will go for the bunker, or he will just to try to hold it on factory, because this wall is definitely tight, and he should be able to hold long enough, especially that he will have a high ground. But let's see. He will scout LaAbuela soon, and he will know what is going on.
Yeah, I think that it's got to be a bunker, because if he puts a bunker here, the Dragoons, they can't go behind those trees and shoot the depots. They're going to have to be very close, and the bunker will be in range and be able to just actually kill a lot of Dragoons if they try and stand there and fight. But this is actually so greedy from TT1. 2 Marines versus 1 Dragoon. The Dragoon wins.
Yeah, definitely. Very easily, and he will regenerate after taking few shots. So this is very greedy from TT1.
Yeah, this is extremely greedy. Oh my gosh, the Dragoon's messing up. Yeah, but he needed that bunker at the wall. If it look at the Dragoons, they're so close to the wall. This bunker would have shut this down perfectly, but now he's losing Marines for free, building an extra Marine he doesn't even want to. Oh, TT1 with the eBay block at the bottom.
That's something. And now he's forcing Dragoons to come here and clear it. Yeah, look at that. He's returning 1 Dragoon just to clear this engineering base. He badly wants expansion. And what would you do? Should you do as a Protoss in this situation? Should you go for a different direction and put Nexus over there, or just wait?
I think if I was Protoss, I probably would have just taken the other base, the mineral only, because this is going to take so long to clear. And then maybe just double expand really fast. But that's probably what TT1 wants you to do, because like I said, he's going to build so many units so fast that if you double expand versus him, you're potentially going to die. Protoss also could have gone straight into a robotics. That's actually what we see here. But this robotics is actually even slower than after a Nexus. So this is not good for LaAbuela at all.
Yeah, and already TT1 is mining from his base. He already mined like 100 minerals from each mineral field. So his economical advantage is huge. He don't really have too many SCVs in the main base because he's repairing with 4. But beside that, I really like the position of TT1.
Yeah, I really think that this bunker was a big blunder from TT1. Possibly, well, I'm pretty sure it's because he hasn't played the map at all. If he knew about where he could put the bunker here, this bunker would be shooting the Dragoons the whole time. This pressure would be doing nothing. Wouldn't have to pull any SCVs. And look, he's lost a few SCVs, lost a few Marines. He's going to lose the depot. He's repairing the bunker forever. Oh my gosh, so much damage being done.
Oh, and he did kill the supply depot, so now he can go and try to snipe the tank or just miss the bunker. He don't have to fight against it.
There's 1 Marine in the bunker. The Protoss doesn't even care. He's just running by it.
Yeah, definitely, and he can snipe the CVs right now. This is very good aggression from LaAbuela.
Yeah, and LaAbuela following up with Reaver, and this is pretty good because we see 2 factories. A lot of the time you're going to see Vultures after factories, but because of TT1, oh my gosh, great surround on the Dragoons. They're actually going to die these SCVs.
And he didn't kill too many SCVs.
Yeah, in that fight he didn't, but TT1 had to pull a lot of SCVs just to stop these Dragoons attacking the ramp for so long. And LaAbuela's Reaver is going to be coming out pretty soon. Sure, TT1's going to have maybe 3 tanks or so, but I don't see an eBay yet. Okay, it just went down, so there's going to be no turrets. And Reavers, when they don't have to worry about turrets, It's gonna be so difficult for TT1 to stop this.
Yeah, he just starting engineering base, so it will be very hard for him to defend this early. Even the Marine could help to try to snipe the shuttle when the tanks are supporting it, but yeah, it will be pretty scary. But on the other hand, there are only 2 Dragoons on the map from LaAbuela.
Yeah, so LaAbuela did lose quite a bit of Dragoons there, but I still like LaAbuela's position. I think I would have probably double expanded after that, because he did so much damage there that TT1 is definitely not thinking about attacking. He knows, he's a Protoss player, so he knows what's dangerous for Terran, and I'm pretty sure he expects a Reaver to be coming soon. Yeah, he sees, or he's got turrets coming down. I think I heard a scan, so he probably saw it. But look, the Reaver might actually sneak in before the turrets are done.
Yeah. Oh, the tutor. Oh, he didn't have cojones big enough to go there. I'm not judging. Yeah, but maybe he didn't want to lose this shuttle, because maybe even if he would be able to go into the base, he wouldn't be able to leave it because there is a surround of the turret.
Yeah, that's true. I am looking all around. There are turrets all over the place. Really, the only exit would be through the natural at the very top.
And I think this is where he's going.
Yeah, he is going up there, and TT1's already ready for it. This is kind of what I was talking about, where after the Reaver, look at TT1. He's playing so defensive right now. If LaAbuela had double banded instead of building these 5 Dragoons, that's a Nexus, and he could be powering really hard. But yeah, LaAbuela did just go for the Dragoons. Actually, no, this map, I've never played it, but I'm looking at how it's set up. Can you actually run into the main? Oh, no, you can't. But I'm looking at this mineral-only base that you see at the top of the map in TT1 side. He can, essentially, you can mine there too.
Yeah, you can, and there is an entrance than I expect. I'm wondering how many minerals there are in this small package.
Yeah, yeah, 248.
Oh, yeah.
So you won't be able to mine it out, but that's pretty interesting because those are back bases for Protoss, or for any race, really. Protoss could essentially... Oh, no, he's going to lose the Reaver.
Oh, 1 shot left. Very close from dying, and there is a lot of Dragoons, but I don't know why LaAbuela did make so many Dragoons, because he will not be able to attack into the high ground, and I don't think TT1 will leave his base soon.
Yeah, LaAbuela, TT1 has no intention of base anytime soon, just like you said. And now we have a bunch of Dragoons here, kind of just sitting here for no reason. Finally, LaAbuela taking bottom left. Really would have liked that a bit earlier, but he is teching into that Arbiter. We see it going down at bottom middle. Yeah, actually, after all that damage in the early game, look at the supplies. They're actually not that far ahead for LaAbuela. Of course, I still favor LaAbuela's position, but really, he could have been a lot farther ahead if he had just powered a bit harder.
Yeah, this is pretty normal supply advantage for a Protoss player, and he's taking very hidden third base. He's trying to apply some pressure with this Reaver. He don't want, like, he applied, like, he killed the turret and 3 SCVs, I think, so this was some damage, and he will still be able to use it to defend the third base, but beside that, there was no that big value, as I think, that this value will bring to him.
Yeah, and look at TT1's army. It's only tanks. Literally pure tanks. It's so many tanks. Just, it's too bad he doesn't have any more factories. Oh, actually, TT1's building a third command center. This is interesting to me. I guess he's decided that probably his normal style is not going to work, probably just because of how much damage he's taken. Not sure, but yeah, his timing has been delayed so much. And LaAbuela is getting big. The Arbiter has started. Gateways are going down. Oh no, the probes at bottom left are glitched on those minerals.
He didn't send them correctly, and now I'm thinking that maybe TT1 will want to defend this mineral only from the back of this mineral field. When he will siege up like 3 tanks close to the minerals, I think he should be able to defend against some kind of aggression.
Do you still have... Okay, you don't have reveal entire map on, but this is very cool that I just noticed. I have it on. When there's a scan, there's a small red dot that appears on the map so you know where the Terran scanned.
Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, and now he's forcing another scan. There are no scans left, so he can go right now with another Dark Templar, and these tanks will be not undefended. Oh, this might be very tricky. He should go with the Dark Templar right now. There is no energy for a few seconds left.
Yeah, he's going in right now. He's going to pick off another tank, and potentially two, depending on the splash damage. One's going to go down. Very sick play right here. LaAbuela just delaying this attack, and if you can delay it... Oh, there's no turrets at all!
Oh my god, I thought this turret will give the vision close to the bunker, but eventually it didn't.
Oh, but supplies are still pretty close somehow. TT1 really on top of his macro. I'm trying to check, is he gonna... Okay, yeah, Starport is almost done. He is going into the more modern upgrade style, and I agree with that. He's missed his window of opportunity. But the third base he's taking is a mineral only. You don't even really want that as Terran. You really want a gas base. But LaAbuela, like, his probe count is actually pretty low. Looking at bottom left, there's not really much there. His econ is actually not that great. We're only able to produce 7 gates. Normally you would see Protoss in maybe like 10 to 15 gate by now.
Yeah, the good thing for him that he's already having Arbiter, but 7 gateways is not that much on this stage of the game. He's taking another hidden expansion, and I don't know what he's afraid of right now. He could probably take the whole bottom of the map, and he should be able to hold TT1 in the place where he's standing for a while for sure, especially with this Arbiter.
Yeah, and looks like LaAbuela might come in. I'm checking TT1 scans. He only has 2 scans right now, and the Arbiter is out. And look at TT1's SCVs at the top. They're actually glitching. They're not returning cargo.
Oh, yeah. He needs to sense them manually. And this Observer is seeing everything, but now the supplies are pretty good for LaAbuela, and if he will attack once, he will have one good attack. He should be in pretty good position. He's already upgrading +1 for the ground army. What are the upgrades of TT1? Oh, he's having +1, but he's not making another one, probably because he's waiting for +2. Oh, he's going for it. He's attacking in the line.
Yeah, he's going for it. There's actually not a lot of support.
No equals stasis. Oh! Huge stasis going down. 5 tanks. Oh, GG, very quickly GG. Oh my god. If Dandy would GG against Dragon, he would probably, this way he would probably GG twice in the game yesterday.
Yeah, I'm actually, well, first off, that was a great attack from LaAbuela. That stasis was massive, but like you said, he had the Observer on top of the army the whole time. I was actually surprised TT1's army even got down that ramp, because if you're Protoss and you see tanks unsieged, that's like the dream. You just jump on it immediately.
Yeah, that's a dream, that's right. And I think that was something like TT1 is not very experienced Terran player. He should play a Protoss, and I hope he will play a Protoss in the next match, because he is a Protoss player, and if you are playing important match, you should play your main race. And he should not be like feel obligated to us because he said on the channel that he will play Terran, and now I will play Terran, I will show to them. And after being so badly killed, I think he should take Protoss right now.
Yeah, hopefully he plays Protoss, and I'm ready.
Okay, so let's go. Game number 2 between TT1 and LaAbuela.
TT1's off race is actually really good. It's just those Dragoons in the early game just really, I think, threw him off too much. If it was a normal map like Fighting Spirit or Circuit Breaker where he's actually played it a lot, that would never have happened. But yeah, this actually is a normal map, and the fact that he picked it at least he knows it. So I'm expecting a completely different game this time. I don't expect Dragoons to do damage like we just saw.
Han just wrote to me that you are not loud enough, so I will try to put your sound a little bit higher. Okay.
What about now?
Yeah, what about now, Mr. Han? And now we are having Terran on 11 position and Protoss on 1 position. So this is Medusa. Let me just reveal entire map, because this is completely normal map. This is something like compared maybe to Fighting Spirit even.
Yeah, La Mancha was never a ladder map, so I did not get to play it very often, but I've seen a lot of games on here, and it's a pretty standard map. I actually like it a lot. And TT1's strong on standard maps. Fighting Spirit, Circuit Breaker. He knows how to play them, so there's no shock that he picked this. So even though TT1 is playing Terran, I actually like his chances here. But LaAbuela, he showed that he's got a strong Protoss. You can't just discount him.
Yeah, so do you think he's like underestimating him and that's why he's playing Terran?
LaAbuela, after the first game, maybe underestimating TT1. It is good because I've seen it. His macro is really good. Like I said, I think last game he just got thrown off. I don't think that will happen this game. I'm actually seeing barracks in the main. That would normally lead you to believe that it's a 12 gas, but it's not going to be a 12 gas. It's going to be a gas. What is this? He's building a second depot so fast at 13. Oh. Wow.
That's very fast. I mean, maybe this is the same case like yesterday we had a game. Who was that? Like on Colosseum when he built a simulator.
Yeah, Wapul.
Yeah, Wapul. He built a simulator. Maybe this was like the next building he wanted to build. But as a Terran, this STV might mind minerals in the same time. So this give you like a little bit of disadvantage.
Yeah, he may have been worried about some kind of pressure from LaAbuela, so he just got his depot up very fast so he can just spam out Marines. But normally you would be sending this SCV to build this at around 16 supply. Now we actually have about a 20 supply command center very late, but it is still a gasless expand. And I think with gasless expand, usually your gas goes up around 240-ish. So already our gas is way delayed. We're building 3 Marines even before gas. That's crazy. Dragoons with range could potentially deal a lot of damage to TT1 here.
Yeah, but you are right. It's very impressive for me that TT1 is always playing gasless expansion and, and he's doing it twice. So maybe he likes these economical openings.
Yeah, he always talks about how Imba gasless expand is for Terran. So no shocker to me that he's pulling this out. Just the real shocker is just how much he built before the command center, because everything is so much slower now. Like I said, these Dragoons are going to deal a lot of damage to the bunker. He's going to have to be repairing for a long time. That actually LaAbuela is going to be able to catch up in economy quite quickly, despite the gasless expand.
Oh, but he's making Nexus instead of second Dragoon. But look at that, he's skipping second Dragoon and he will probably go for robotics facility. So, wait, oh, another gateway instead of Dragoon.
What is going on with this Dragoon? It went to bottom right.
I think he scouted him. Oh, maybe he's looking for SCV.
Yeah, he could be looking for the SCV. But he saw that it was a gasless expand. Really, when you face a gasless expand, well, okay. Protoss can't have range right now, so he can't really punish the bunker immediately. So this is fine, but really when Terran expands, you really want to attack that bunker as soon as possible to punish the Terran for being so greedy. And he's really not punishing it. And if Terran can go unpunished for like until tanks, that's a terrible position for Protoss.
Yeah, because if he would have 4 Dragoons over here shooting the bunker, he would took 4 SCVs from mining just to repair it, and some money would go for the repair. So this is pretty big delay, and he's not using that opportunity which TT1 is giving to him.
Yeah, and on top of it, the SCV even got into the base. So everything has gone wrong for LaAbuela. The good thing for him is that TT1 saw 2 gate, and he didn't see anything else. Now, normally as a Terran, you're thinking, well, this might be DTs, but look at TT1. He's already got his academy done now. This is such a fast academy that even if there were DTs, he doesn't have to worry about it. So I really like TT1's position so far. He's gone unpunished. Like I said, Terran unpunished, that's really, really bad for Protoss.
Yeah, and he mined so much more from his expansion. So now I'm wondering what LaAbuela would like to do. Oh, now he will try to attack the bunker, but the tank is on the way. The siege mode is halfway done, so he could do it for much longer.
Yeah, meanwhile, LaAbuela, his robotics is almost done. We'll have to see if it's going to be a Reaver follow-up or Observer. I think that he should go Reaver. Oh, actually, TT1's getting another full scout, and he won't even have to blow a scan.
Yeah, that's really good, because you want to save the scan in case of the Dark Templars. You are feeling much safer when you have this scans in your packet.
Yeah, and remember last game I brought up that LaAbuela actually only
he have to repair the bunker! Oh my god. That was so close.
Yeah, that was so close. Actually down to 20 health. But, oh man, still repairing. See, imagine if LaAbuela was there the entire time he had range. Range usually kicks in around 430. He would have been on it in an additional 50 seconds, forcing repair. That's so much money for Terran. But I want to point out, last game, LaAbuela, 7 gates. I've been watching his Nexus. We've actually missed probes quite a bit. That's probably why his econ was so bad. But actually going into 2-star Fast Arbiter. Oh, LaAbuela's going in.
Oh,
yeah. That would have been crazy.
It would be a bad idea. Maybe even with Shatter he would have a shot, but only 6 Dragoons is definitely not enough. And oh, he's blocking with Citadel of Adun. So he is probably going for the same strategy he did last game.
Yeah, but the difference is that this is 2-base Arbiter. That means that the Arbiter is going to be, you know, able to recall around 12:30 or so. And that's going to be a very fast recall against Terran. And on top of it, as a Terran, you don't want to be timing attacking into Arbiters. Stasis will just destroy your push. And you have limited scans. It's not like you're going to have a vessel at this point. You're just going to have to rely on scans the whole time. And you're not going to have Goliath to actually kill the Arbiter. So the Arbiter is going to stay alive forever.
Yeah, and he got Observer into the TT1 main base just before the turrets are being finished. So he'll get all the information he wants to. He will know how many factories there is and what he should be prepared against.
Yeah, and TT1, we're seeing the factory explosion starting now. We're at 4. Actually, TT1 is kind of switching it up on me. We have Fast +1 that I was not expecting, and is he going to go into Stargate? Starport? We have the 3rd command center building. This looks like just a normal upgrade Terran. Everything I've been talking about where he does a timing attack doesn't look like that's going to happen. And I think I prefer that. If he was a timing attack into what LaAbuela is doing, it's just going to go miserably for him.
I mean, he could go right now probably, right? TT1.
Right now? Yeah, he could go right now simply because LaAbuela, look how many Dragoons he has. He has 7. The thing is that Terran doesn't really want to attack at 70 supply. That's, Terran really needs that critical mass of tanks to really be strong. And when you have 3 to 4, that's not it. Usually when Terran's doing a timing attack, they're trying to go for maybe 110 to 130. So TT1 is not going right now. And even though I just said I thought TT1 was going to go upgrade to Terran, now we see 3 more factories going down.
Oh my god, so it will be 7 factories from 2 expansions. Very, very aggressive opening from TT1. Oh, and he's adding command center, so he wants to expand 12 o'clock? I thought 9 o'clock is a more regular option, but TT1 doesn't care. He wants to be aggressive, and maybe this is a good option because with a Terran you can set up few tanks over there and you should be safe.
Yeah, the thing is if he takes top middle, not only can he defend there, look at the potential he has. He can push as slow as he wants into LaAbuela. On top of it, he can put turrets there, which defends his main from recall. So I really love this expansion that he's tanking. It's gonna be, oh my gosh, this DT!
Oh! That was so beautiful. I didn't expect that. Oh my god, TT1, poor TT1. Oh, another DT.
This is genius from LaAbuela. He's forcing out scans from TT1, and he knows an Arbiter coming out. If he can force out all the scans from TT1, he's gonna have no scans for the Arbiter. And like I said, when you play this style, that Arbiter will never die.
Oh, another Mind Drag. Oh, poor Shuttle, but I think Shuttle achieved what he wanted. There is how many? 3 scans are left. There is no science facility and add-on to the starport, and Arbiter is already on the field, so... But the supplies are very, very close.
Yeah, supplies are really close despite that big DT drop. I told you, TT1's really on top of his macro, but there's only 3 scans. Those 3 tanks in the front are actually really damaged.
Okay.
Oh, there's 1 scan down. That means we only have 2 left.
Yeah, 2 scans left. There are speeds for the Zealots, and there is not too many Vultures to support it. Second scan. Oh, so many Zealots coming in.
All the tanks are exposed. They're all going down. TT1's entire army.
Yeah, and his base will be also exposed, so he will be able to kill this command center. So very nice attack from LaAbuela, and I don't even know if he will not kill TT1 because there will be only 1 tank overall to defend it.
Yeah, there's no tanks here. There's quite a few Dragoons. LaAbuela, he's got 7 gateways on 2 base. Pretty good production from him. 3rd base has been shut down from TT1. Remember, this Arbiter did not use a stasis at all. He still has that available now. If he was to stasis that 1 tank, all TT1 has left is pure Vulture.
Yeah, definitely. And look how much one Protoss can do with only 2 expansions. And he was able to apply so much pressure and got this all tech, and he's not even having 3rd expansion yet.
Yeah, mine blocking the way for the Protoss player, but the 3rd base will be going down pretty soon. And then LaAbuela will be in a great spot. He's slowly building up that Arbiter count. 2nd one just popped out. Command Center, will it survive? I don't think it's going to survive. And TT1's on a clock now. Look at the natural. It's already halfway mined out. Main is already halfway mined out. He's going to potentially mine out. And LaAbuela is looking like he's in a great spot.
Yeah, he is. He is, especially because he have this Arbiter tech and he's gathering all the energy he wants. And when he will have like 2 or 3 stasis, and TT1 already lost a lot of tanks. When he will stasis like 5 or 6 tanks, there will be not a lot of tanks shooting Dragoons and fighting Protoss army.
Yes, somehow TT1's supply is equal to LaAbuela. I don't know how that happened. So much of the DTs, he just got his whole army wiped. Really on top of his macro, but the problem is he's got 5 tanks. And at this point in the game, you really want to have maybe 15 or so. Yeah. Every fight he takes, the entire tank ball will get stasis, and then Protoss will just clean you up easily.
Yeah, but this, I'm really, like, I don't know why the supplies are so close. Especially that TT1 lost so much. If he wouldn't like attack him in the bad position, in a bad spot, because TT1 didn't have time to set up the defense over there, I think the game might go a little bit different, because now still looking at the supplies, I think the TT1 got a shot.
Yeah, Arbiter is running in for a recall. TT1 has mine set up. The thing is, there's only 1 turret. There's nothing. There's a ton of mines though.
Yeah.
Oh,
but he have Observer.
He's gonna get all the way into the main. It's gonna be a huge recall.
Recall, yeah, we've got it. And the tanks are coming back.
Yeah, tanks are coming back. Not in siege yet. I actually don't know if this will actually deal that much damage. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because LaAbuela's got his 3rd base going. Every moment he can buy is just gonna get him bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but this was very good hold by Mr. TT1.
Yeah, nice defense from TT1. Actually did not deal a lot of damage here. But I'm still liking LaAbuela's position, building more Arbiters. The 2nd one's coming out any moment now. Would really like to see him start expanding more than this though, because TT1, he didn't lose anything there. If the tank count gets big enough, he's going to attack again. It's going to be difficult for LaAbuela to deal with.
And how many Arbiters does he have left? This is only this one and the new one. So he will have
2nd one just came out, so we got 2.
Only 1 stasis. He will have only 1, maybe 2 stasis if the attack will be in like 1 minute. So, yeah, this recall gave a shot for TT1. Now for a push, for timing push.
And TT1, he's a Protoss player. He knows how strong mines are. He's laying a huge minefield all over the map. And he's looking like he's trying to get into a position to just destroy this 3rd base. And then if Terran can be on 2 base versus 2 base, that's going to be a great spot for him. Couple Dragoons are out in no man's. Oh, everything's running through these mines.
Oh, double stasis. Oh, and now 5 energy left for another one. Very nice stasis, because now he have to scan to reveal the invisible units.
Oh, this Arbiter gonna get picked off. It's on hold position. It has a state. Oh no, he backed off. So those were massive stasis from LaAbuela, but he's not using them right now. Okay, now he's going in. Yeah, he's got to make use of these stasis. This is gonna be probably a huge wipe for TT1.
Yeah, there is too many zealots and not enough vultures to support this army, and I think this will be just in time when the stasis will finish and he will kill these 4 remaining tanks.
Yeah, TT1 desperately trying to reinforce, but a little too late. All the tanks have been wiped. Oh, actually not. A couple of them.
Oh, very nice defensive Matrix. Huh, somehow Protoss army just disappeared. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah, and look at the supplies now, 90 to 90, and TT1's floating his command center to the top. This is being reminiscent to the Dandy vs. Dragon game.
Yeah, Dragon is coming back. But how many SCVs does TT1 have? If he will transfer some SCVs to the 12 o'clock expansion, I think he should like build maybe more, but he don't want to waste any money for SCVs. He wants to build more units because now the 4th base from LaAbuela is running.
Yeah, 4th base is running for LaAbuela, and LaAbuela found this 3rd base, and it's the command center is going to die here. That means TT1's all in on 2 base. He's almost mined out in his main and natural. This is going to be basically a last-ditch hope for TT1 here in this game.
That's very good from TT1 that he's killing that 1 base, but in the same time LaAbuela is just taking the high ground nexus, and this vulture could punish the probes, but they aren't. So the limit is still dead even.
Yeah, this 4th base nexus is going to go down. The 5th base has been scouted. The 3rd base is being attacked, but I actually don't expect it to go down. I don't think TT1 has the DPS right now. But LaAbuela, he's not defending it. I'm actually looking at his army. It's like entirely Dragoons.
Yeah, I'm searching for the arbiters, but he's having only 1 in the middle of the map. Soon he will have energy for the stasis, and another one will be out of the Stargate in a few seconds. But overall, if TT1 will get a good position, he should have a shot to wipe this Protoss army, because there are no zealots.
Yeah, the supplies are pretty close, but keep in mind, LaAbuela has map control right now. These Terran units on the right side are isolated. He can pick them off on the right side and then fight the left side of Terran's army. But at the same time, TT1, is he going to kill this 3rd base? That'd be a huge blunder for LaAbuela.
Yeah, these 2 tanks are doing an incredible job. And he's killing the probes into the bottom right expansion and probes and the nexus, so soon LaAbuela might be left with only main base and natural, and he doesn't want that.
Yeah, and supplies are heavily in favor of LaAbuela. Remember, a lot of supply for TT1 on the other side of the map. And look, we had Pure Dragoon a minute ago, but look, he's using them just to clear out all the mines. Now LaAbuela has 2 groups of Dragoons, 2 groups of Zealots. That's a huge army.
Yeah, definitely, and if he will clear this half army on the right side of the map, then TT1 will be left with what he have in the natural, and he don't have a lot of money to build more units. So the best scenario for him if he would be able to join this army together.
Exactly, and LaAbuela finally coming to deal with the right side. There's actually a decent amount of tanks here. They will be cost efficient versus all these Dragoons. And there's a big minefield. It's not like LaAbuela can just run these Zealots in first. Oh, Dragoons are even getting hit by the mines.
Yeah, but he will clear them. But this Nexus went down and he's making 12 o'clock, but these 2 tanks made incredible value out of these 2 tanks.
I can't even believe that 3rd base got killed. Now tanks are dealing damage to Dragoons and they're in a decent spot, actually getting a lot of value out of these tanks. And now TT1's using the rest of his army to set up another big minefield and probably push into the natural. And if he can do that, LaAbuela will not be mining. Yeah,
now LaAbuela is having like maybe 400 minerals left. Or maybe like 800, but this is all. But he have huge bank. He can make like 14 zealots right now, or maybe even 10 archons. Yeah, he will catch all the probes of LaAbuela. And look at the supplies there, did even steal.
TT1 also has EMP. Personally, I think if LaAbuela clumps his army, don't EMP the Arbor, just EMP all the units. That would literally deal thousands of damage. Oh, LaAbuela's going in, but they're coming in one at a time.
Why is he attacking in the line? You shouldn't attack the Terran in the line. Maybe he have... Oh, the stasis, the excellent stasis. He stasis half of the tanks.
Yeah, all the tanks getting stasis, and now all we have left are Vultures versus Dragoons. That's never good for you. Looks like LaAbuela will barely hold. There's just nothing left from TT1. He's also mined out.
Yeah, and
He's
TT1
even long distance mining bottom left.
Yeah, but he have command center landed in 9 o'clock, so if he will start mining from here, it might be still pretty fine from him, because LaAbuela will just start mining from 12 o'clock. This is very ballsy map from him, a ballsy expansion from him, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, he has no defense there. It's completely open, and Vultures are coming up there. All the probes are exposed. Dragoons are all on the right side of the map. Yeah, potentially all these probes might go down. TT1 needs to buy maybe 1 or 2 minutes to get the left side going, and he'll be in a great spot.
Yeah, and all the probes. We saw that earlier, most of the probes of LaAbuela did die when he was transferring them to 3 o'clock position. Now the rest of the probes will die, so how many probes?
LaAbuela has found mid left, though. He's going right towards it. I'm looking for our defense here. There's nothing here. No Vultures, no tanks. TT1 is so broke. He can't even make anything.
Yeah, and LaAbuela is making 4 Archons because this is what he have money for. As this.
Yeah, I'm looking at TT1's gas. We have 2,000 gas. Oh man.
If he would be able to exchange gas for minerals, that would be excellent for him. And now 4 Archons will deal with these Vultures relatively easy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we just EMP'd some of the Archons, so now they're gonna get 2-shotted by Vultures. TT1, look at his army. He's got 1 tank going to top middle. That's his entire army.
Oh no, this is not a tank which was EMP'd. Oh, he did Matrix that. I would like to see second EMP instead of Matrix, but this is oh, second tank goes to supporter. Oh, 6 Archons.
Uh-oh. We need 5 more energy for EMP, but the Archons are already here. TT1, he's running out of units.
GG, that was really good game.
Oh my gosh, that was so sick.
LaAbuela 2-0's TT1. I didn't expect that, and that was the second game was very, very good. The first game was like a mistake from TT1, but the second game was very, very intense.
Yeah, that was crazy. 50 to 50 supply at the very end of the game. And I actually thought every time LaAbuela sent in his units in that line at the end, I thought TT1 might actually hold it, but the stasis, what a killer stasis.
Yeah, this stasis, but the way LaAbuela attacked, I thought, oh my god, he should get punished for the way he's attacking the last attack. This was the entire army he had. He wasn't able to rebuild much more units, and he was sending them in the line one at a time, so it was pretty lucky for him that he won that battle.
Yeah. Oh, and TT1, don't play Terran, play Protoss. Come on.
So we have 4-3 score for South America right now. So
if we lose because of TT1, he's done. He's off the NA team. I'm kicking him out. So everybody out there, I'm looking for a new Protoss. If we lose, get out there. I'm looking.
Yeah, you and the boys from neighborhood will buy a ticket to Canada and deal with him.